Incredibly gifted offensive team, but 21 three-pointers, 65% shooting the first half.
Yep.
Talked about needing to be connected on a string, all five. What did you see from your defense?
I thought, again, give them credit. They did shoot the ball well. I thought there was some opportunities where we were, I think, in good help position and didn't react well enough to several of them where they kind of shot it. They were able to get it off, especially in the corners, and one passes away where I think we were in a pretty good shift and help. But on the flight of the ball, we got to do a better job reacting. I think we kind of reacted after the guy catches it, and I think that's an area we got to get better. I thought the rotation piece in terms of when the ball was skipped out, we were better there. I just think one pass away, we got it to be we needed to be better, harder contesting, some of those threes.
You fielded a question pregame about what the Celtics needed to do tonight. You were talking to Joe a couple times when he was doing the hack and drum, and did you take an exception to that?
No, I just, Andre is a veteran guy, and I told him, I'm like, what are we doing here? Like I'm totally fine. Like I get it on keeping your guys in, wanting to get in. The league's made a big deal, but they also, in fairness to them, they got to deal with the rules too. If they're trying to get into, Vegas, there's things that they got to do, And for me, it was just the fouling. And Joe was great when I talked to him. He understood, and he didn't want to. He wasn't trying to do anything. But I also understand the situation he's in terms of they're trying to get to Vegas. So it's just a tough situation, right? And I'm not gonna. I said this before. I'm not gonna, necessarily. He's got to coach his team and do what he feels right. I just felt like, okay, great, keep Tatum, keep bowling. I've never ever play all the way to the end. I got no problem with the coach, But I just thought it was putting Andre in a tough spot in a 30-point game. I didn't like that, but he was great when we talked. There was no, I understand what they were trying to do and trying to get there. And listen, this is for the league.
Right.
So I understand. But this is what the league's done, that they've made this point differential thing. And I feel bad for them from this standpoint. God forbid in a game like that. Yeah. That's that, and again, as a coach, you're always up against that. You're up by 10 points, there's 2 minutes to go. Do you start stubbing? Do you not? Because you've seen, leads. But when you're up 30 and there's 5 minutes to go in a game and you have all your main guys in there and potentially someone gets hurt over, a play-in tournament, the in-season tournament because of points, man. But I also understand, the league's made a big deal of it. Everybody's trying to take it serious. And for them to get to Vegas, there's a point difference, and I understand the situation Joe's in, so there was no hard feelings, and he needs to coach his team and do his best. I just felt bad for Andre in that situation is how I felt.